Good morning. Woo-hoo-hoo. Lauren here. I am up very, very early this morning. Well, I'm up every morning early, but I really got motivated early this morning. I got to stay on track with everything I'm pushing myself to do in the month of December. I got to really hustle. So I'm making ahead what I can make ahead. The things that go in the goodie boxes that will keep well in the refrigerator or freezer, that's what I'm doing. It's going to save me a bunch of time. So today, one of the recipes we're going to do are the old-fashioned mint patties. Guys, they are so yummy. They just melt in your mouth. They have that wonderful punch of peppermint and that nice dark chocolate. Ooh, stop it. Anyway, I'm going to show you how to do it. It's a super simple recipe. I don't have exact measurements, so just follow along with me. We're going to do this by touch and by feel and by sight. And I'll try to get the measurements as close as I can for you, but it's really going to depend on what it feels like and how the patty mixture feels to you. So let's get after it. The first thing we're going to start off with is a stick of butter. And you know, I've seen a lot of recipes out there for these, but this one, in my opinion, is the best. It's also the easiest, the least fussy. All right, so that's a stick of butter, so a half a cup of butter. And to that, we're gonna add we're going to call it about 2 tablespoons of the light Caro. And you know, what I'm using a, see if I can get you here. I'm using a bakery emulsion peppermint. And it's 1-to-1. So if you have the extract, it's going to be the same amount as the bakery emulsion. To me, I like the bakery emulsion better, especially in baked goods. We're not baking these, but they don't lose their flavor. I am going to start off with 2 caps full. And then we'll taste it. We'll taste it. We'll see how it tastes. I'm not going to send that anywhere. It's going to be right there. We're going to remember to plug our mixer in because we found out that it works a whole lot better if you plug it in. All right, now we're just going to go ahead and mix this up until the butter and everything is well mixed. And I'm using my whisk attachment. Okay, I've got my speed back down to low. And now I'm just going to start adding my powdered sugar. About a half a cup at a time. That smells delightful. Okay, I'm just going to give it a quick wipe down on the sides. Now, this is one of those recipes that you can either store in the freezer or in the fridge in an airtight container for, up to 3-4 weeks. And then we'll add a little bit more. We're just going to keep adding a little bit at a time until our dough is the consistency of thicker mashed potatoes. So that's why I say it's all about visual on this one. Okay. It's gotten about to that crumbly stage. Let me show you what we're going to do now. We're going to take our little whisk attachment off. We're going to get everything scraped. And you can see there's a lot of sugar that didn't mix in. That's okay. That's what you want. Now before we add anything else, we're going to get our hands in here. Make sure your hands are super, super clean. And we're just going to get in here and we're going to mush all this together. Just grabbing and squishing as we go. And we're going to do this until we have a nice ball of dough. This is just like when you were a kid playing with Play-Doh. And that's starting to feel pretty good to me. Now that we've got it transferred onto our surface, we're just going to knead it until it's nice and pliable. Nice. We're going to sprinkle a little bit of the powdered sugar here. Just a little bit. And kind of form our dough into a ball. Now it shouldn't really be sticking to your hands at this point. We're going to kind of pat it out with our hand a little bit. Sprinkle the top with just a little bit more of your powdered sugar, not too much. Take another piece of parchment right over the top, and I've got the big boy for this one. So now we're just going to roll it out to the thickness that we want. I'm gonna go to no thinner than 1/4 of an inch, I think. I don't want them to be so thin that I have a hard time getting them dipped in the chocolate. And I don't know if you can tell, but I'm pressing a little heavier when I get into the center, and I'm easing up on the pressure when I get out to the edges. They want to be uniform. I think that's going to give us the thickness that we want. Let me just peek. Yep, that's exactly what we want. We're going to very carefully peel the parchment paper back. Just very carefully. Voila. We're going to take our cookie cutter. I've got a little round. You can use any shape you want to, and you can go any size you want to. But for ease of dipping and getting it done and all the stuff, I keep them about this size. It's about 1.5 inches. Now just very carefully, I'm going to pull our filling away from the circles. We're going to save them because we're going to roll it out again. And don't fret if they stick a little bit and they're a little bit misshapen. They're super easy to just shape back out again. And we're just going to keep going until we've got this pan loaded up. So with our tray loaded up, the last thing we're going to do is grab some aluminum foil. And I'll explain to you why I'm using foil. Shiny side up. Hang on, I'll tell you why. We need to chill these for a good hour. I don't have room in my refrigerator or in my freezer. So they're going outside on the front porch. And just in case any birds get any kind of wild ideas, they don't like the shiny. So nothing's gonna bug these. All right, I'm gonna take them out, and when they're good and chilled and nice and firm, they made 56, by the way. I got 56 out of that batch. But then once they're nice and firm, we're gonna bring them in and we're gonna start dipping. That's where the magic begins, guys. All right, I go to chill. All right, so let the fun begin. So our little patties have been cooling all this time while we were waiting for the chocolate to melt. So we're just gonna get them coated. Lifted, cap off the excess, and onto a sheet of parchment paper. Just like that. Now you can go back later if you've got, running off of the sides. You can go back later on with a little cutter and trim up those edges. It's just that simple, guys. So again, we're gonna coat. We're gonna tap. Right onto our parchment. And we're gonna keep going. So there you got it, guys. It's that simple. I'm gonna go ahead and finish out the rest of the tray. I got all of these to dip, and we're gonna get it done. But you can see, you can customize them in a lot of different ways. You can add whatever doodads or no doodads at all. Anyway, I'm gonna get back after it. I got a bunch to do. So, y'all, make it merry and bright. 'Tis the season, Hey, what we always say, keep looking up, say thank you. Do that often. Keep your attitude of gratitude at all times and always. God bless you and keep you safe, and we will catch you on the flip. See ya.